Hi YouTube, it is your girl Lexi, and as you can see I've got the headphones on, so that means that I have been live, loud, and in color. And you're about to hear my dog in my bathroom because he hears the video going, so either way. Let's get into the Monday night mayhem in these YouTube streets, guys. We started off at 4:30 or 7:30, depending on if you were East Coast, West Coast. I'm West Coast, so 4:30 with Sean surprising everybody with a live. In the live video, Sean basically goes in on Tasha K saying, "Hey, it's not my fault you got blocked," and he's right. Like, Tasha K know what she was saying about ATLian. Tasha K know what stance she took. When you call somebody irrelevant, they done with you. Why would I sit up there and be your bestie? Why would I sit up there and like kiki with you? Like, that's not what we do here, people. So, big up to Sean. I also caught his little side shade, guys, where he sat up there and said, "Hey, I'm definitely going to tune in for gag order. Most likely, I'm going to be doing something else when the Supreme Queen's Court comes on." So, and I'll get back to why he was going to do something else. I think there's a lot of people tonight, including the Maddie Mob. And I'm not a Maddie Mob. I'm not really Team Kaya. I'm Team everybody as long as you've got good content. So, but there's a lot of people from Queen Supreme Court who are feeling some kind of way. But I'm also going to drop some teas in this video, guys, so please bear with me. So then we go on to, and just so you guys know, I actually have notes. It wasn't that I was so invested. I just wanted to make sure I covered enough information for those who are team someone, whether it's Maddie Mob or Queen Kaya, and you didn't watch the other person as a result. So anyway, so then at 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I'm on Instagram. I am waiting. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? At first, I was like, really? Did she just pull up? Oh, I'm just not going to show up because I'm in my feelings and I'm not going to post anything about it. So I went through her post real quick and I was like, no, she didn't say anything. So, all right. She being Kaya. 5:06, still no gag order. I was just like, That's not like Kaya, so something must have happened. And something indeed happened. People were reporting her page. That's true tea. And we're going to get into that tea a little bit later in the video. 5:20, I go back. She's finally up and live. And I'm so excited because someone somewhere has taken the time to invest in Kaya. And I say that because, as you guys all know now, and hopefully if you don't know, I'm breaking news to you. She will now be doing live from the Ivy starting April 2nd. That's super important, guys. That means that she's got some big sponsors. She's got somebody who's willing to go into everything for her. So that's big up to her for that. Then she also goes into the next caller video and why we've been seeing all of these different wigs. That means that she's listening to her audience and she's going to respond appropriately. And I respect the hell out of that for her. From the sounds of it, it sounds like she parodied K. Michelle, Portia, Trina, and Maddie. So you heard she had a very long My Little Pony ponytail. So that's when people were calling Portia My Little Pony. Or to be exact, it was Maddie calling her My Little Pony, saying she looks like a very pretty My Little Pony. So after that, she gets a few phone calls. She had some really positive phone calls today. Nothing really negative. So a lot of the haters were in the comments though. And somebody literally said, and I thank them for that, why are you even here? If you don't like her, why are you giving her monetization and talks just by being here? Who does that? That's the truth. Like, if you truly don't like someone, get off of their page. Get off of their channel. Don't give them the time of day, because I'm not going to give it to you. If I don't like you, I just don't like you. I don't like Larry Reid. Sorry. I saw his video through somebody else covering it. That's how uninterested in giving him a dime I am. That's what you do. Just like, guys, like, yes, this is hot topics. This is culture pop for us. But it's not so serious that you have to sit up there and stop somebody's money. And I'm going to get into why I have this little diatribe. Anyway, so then we are sitting up here and I'm going to be honest, I fell asleep on the gag order. And it wasn't because it was boring. I just fell asleep because I was dog tired. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the rest of the actual gag part. But from the gags that I did hear, she did go over the baseball player beating his girlfriend. She went over the Rihanna, Cardi B. She went through all of that. And it's funny because so did Maddie's team. So let's jump to Maddie, guys. Let's jump to Maddie. The Queen Supreme Court is on. These are my notes that I'm reading at 7:45. I admit I was late. I was late because I was asleep. I hear Buddha in the background. Buddha from the Larry Reid Show. So my prelude or my little snippet earlier today, I heard Buddha in the background. So guess what? Buddha is producing the Queen Supreme Court. He is now on the payroll, people. You heard it here first. So then, at this mark, at the 7:45 my time, so that had been what, 10:45 their time. If you go to that video, guys, you will see Gio trying to hop his butt on the camera, trying to be a prosecutor. And Maddie sends him back to wherever he came from, the gallows, whatever, the gallery, as they call it in the court system. So she sends him back, but he was trying to sit up there and go in on the whole Cardi B thing. And I was like, he is desperate for fame. Maddie, if you don't see, F what you feel about Kaya, Maddie. She was giving you some knowledge. She was giving you some truth. He is messy, and he is too messy for you. Get new representation. Please, Maddie, please do that. Because he showed his butt tonight, trying to run up behind you three ladies, Shakana and Little Mo, and show himself on camera, trying to be a prosecutor. That was uncalled for. Honey, you are not the talent, Gio. Know your role. No hate, no shade, no tea, but the last manager that I saw trying to be all up in the videos, be all up in the songs, was Diddy. And we saw what happened to all his talent. Where are they now? I'm just saying. So anyway, guys, let me go ahead. Little Mo and Shakana are the guest judges. The sound quality tonight was horrible. And I'm going to speak on the sound quality because you had a month, an entire calendar month. Whether you were in Australia or not, you had 1 month to get it together, Maddie. So people are going to be dogging you out for that. Dogging you out. Because you had a month to get the script. You had a month to get the documents. And I love how you called it the agenda or something. It wasn't in the docket. Like, you couldn't use any of the words. So I was like, okay, all right, maybe I'm being a little harsh, but the comments were like, we can't hear you, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. Shakana even had to point out, hey, turn up the mics, guys. They're saying they can't hear us. This has got to be at least 30, 40 minutes into the show at this point because I was asleep for the first half of it. So then the ladies start talking, or taking calls again live. And I noticed, and I was like, all right, Ms. Maddie's been viewing the comments for the simple fact that she's trying to go back to the old format without admitting she's going back to the old format. Here is my question of the night, guys. Where is Chi-Chi? She was calling Craig, and I believe Craig was the gentleman who was writing inspirational quotes and books and all of that good jazz. But now Craig is an assistant. Where is Chi-Chi? A couple of videos ago, I mentioned that Chi-Chi was still cool with Kaya, and Kaya was like, hey Chi-Chi, I miss you, when she was filming Next Caller music video. So please don't tell me that you fell out with your daughter, because that's what Maddie calls Chi-Chi, over him deciding not to be in the middle of somebody's mess. So let's start a hashtag movement. Where's Chi-Chi? it gets wow from here. So Little Mo is not into the chaos. These are notes that I've taken, guys. Actual factual notes. Again, these are notes that I've taken. So Little Mo's not into the chaos. She's really not. You could read it all over her body. At one point, she literally says, what is really going on here, when Maddie was being extra loud or whatever she was trying to do. You could tell. And then you could see that she's talking to her husband in the background, and he's like trying to coach her, just go with it. Just go with it. So we may see Little Mo for about 1 or 2 more episodes, but we're not going to see her more. And I had just one overall take. Why was the background? Why was the gallery? Why was the jurors or whoever they are? Why were they doing more than the judges? They were so loud and so just ha 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 ha, clap clap, yeah girl. They were being extra for no reason. Maddie, if one of your people see this video, hopefully they could take it for what it is, and they can tell you, remove those people. Remove those messy people from your life, from your job, from your house, from whatever. Like, just move them. So, after it goes off, I'm like, child. All right. But then I was like, oh man, I got a notification that Alex Rogers had gone live earlier. I am laughing because, Alex, I love you, babe. I love you, but even you knew that ship sailed tonight. It went over yonder. And I say this because Alex started this live and he was standing, he was queening for T.S. Madison. I was like, I did not know you were that big of a fan. He was, oh my God, I can't wait. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Oh my God, Maddie looks so good. Oh, I hope I'm on the show. Alex, if you ever see this video, I'm going to tell you what she's going to do to you. This is 100% legit. She's going to put you on as a guest judge with Dineva. It's going to happen. And then she's going to watch your reaction. Don't do it. Don't do it, Alex. You're about to get burned. Okay, back into the review. So, Alex, he's into it, but then he sees it fading fast. And he literally stops his live. He did not watch the entire thing live. And he tried to be so diplomatic about it. It was, Alex, you knew it was a mess. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, after I got my 15 chuckles in there, I go and I see AT Aliens. And this is where I want to say for Miss Giavanna, and if I said your name wrong, please forgive me. But Miss Giavanna went on there. She got on live. She got to call in and she literally shouted me out. She said, there's this new blogger named Lexi who is doing all of this research. She is going in. She's talking about the address being at the UPS store. That it wasn't even Maddie's address. And Miss Michelle, AT Alien, co-signed what was being said. She was like, yeah, one was a UPS store and the other one was like a body shop, or it was some kind of shop. And I was just like, wow. In the comments, I literally said, oh my God, thank you. To know that I have been able to but have someone feel that kind of way enough to co-sign what I'm doing, and not for, I don't know Miss Giavanna. She is from Columbus, Ohio, but I don't know her, and yet she thought enough of me to say that. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will return the favor somehow, some way. That's all I can say. So I even got on Miss Michelle's live. I actually called in. So if you guys heard someone, Lexi from Vegas, people were trying to throw shots. I mean, they were sad shots, to be honest. Because one person was like, oh, she sounded like she's calling from the Channel 8 newsroom. Well, I'm sorry that I was raised a certain way. And I was raised to speak a certain way. Now, if you want me to be hood, there is a way to get me hood. I don't suggest getting me there, but there's a way for me. Trust and believe that. Normally, I am going to speak very eloquently. Someone called me Becky. I'm not Becky, guys. I'm far from Becky. I'm about 13 shades too dark to be Becky. Somebody else said I was suspect, and I literally called that out. The reason why I asked the 2 questions that I did is, one, let's get over this, transgender LGBTQ, because I wanted to raise awareness on the second question when I asked her if she had any words of encouragement for people who are facing bullies in all aspects of life, because there's all types of bloggers on YouTube and mainstream media who are going through something because somebody has clicked up and they feel away. And I wanted her to have that platform to say, this is what I'm doing and this is how I can help somebody else. That's the conversation I wanted to spark. I did see a couple of commenters who are like, I love that question. So thank you. Because I wasn't there to start drama. I'm like, ooh, girl, did you hear? Now, I did start off by saying, hey, did you know Funky Dineva is back in Georgia? Yes, he was in the Miami. He said, to be clear, guys, on that video, he said, I am going down, or I went down to Miami, and my auntie lives across the street from whatever venue. So, going down to Miami, he's either in northern Florida now, or he's in Georgia. And I feel like he's in Georgia because, again, I feel like he's about to be a guest on T.S. Madison's new show. I'm just being honest, guys. So, just to wrap everything up, the overall review of the Queen Supreme's court is, I feel like they had more than ample amount of opportunity to get it together. I feel like she being Miss Maddie, knew that there was so much stamina and so much build up to it. She should have had a cleaner product. I feel like, once again, there was no dry runs done. And I don't know why they don't keep doing that. The lighting was there. But again, there was no dry runs. Meaning she didn't even know the little Mo was Muslim. Like, there's certain... So there was no, hey, I want to go over this. Like, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before. None of that happened. And when you were trying to dominate in a industry such as this, Now, I'm going to drop this at the end. I have a screenshot of the end of the Queen Supreme Court's broadcast. Nicki Minaj has come out from whatever rock she's been hiding on and dropped a little note. So guys, look at the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Again, Miss Giavanna, please, if I'm not saying your name right, please do not be mad at me. I heard it twice, and it was like really fast because I was in shock and awe. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, guys. I may not be uploading as much as their other faves, but I will be uploading as these YouTube streets still get it popping. So I'll talk to you soon. Light and love. Bye.